Today, I will be having the delight to interview one of the most professional psychoanalysts in Egypt, Doctor Dina Hassan. Hi, Dina. From your professional point of view, what is microaggression?
I think microaggression depends on the person receiving it. So microaggression is really any kind of aggression that is very subtle. It's not enough for other people to notice it, but enough for you to notice it. So it's more like a comment or a backhanded compliment or something that makes the person in front of me feel uncomfortable, not enough for other people to notice that it's a bad thing.
And does it impact us as individuals only, or does it have an impact on the society as well?
I think it absolutely impacts both because it impacts me as a person because I'll get offended or upset, but I won't be able to say anything because society tells me that this is not so bad. So I think the major problem with microaggression is that when someone does speak up and says, hey, this bothered me, this is really isn't okay, you'll find so many people coming in and saying, by the way, this was just a joke, like chill, like don't be so dramatic. And I think that's essentially the problem with microaggression. It's that it's always overlooked and then people keep doing it.
And how should we address it as a society to solve it?
It starts in the teens because that's really the age where people are told that they're being very dramatic and they should get over things, and that the adults know that it's not so bad. So I think the thing that we can start with is to acknowledge how people feel. Because if I can acknowledge how someone else feels, I'll help them be able to acknowledge how they feel, which I know is counterintuitive because you should know how you feel, but it's actually quite helpful to do this in teens because if you tell them that it's okay to express how you feel, they then grow up knowing that it's okay, and then they can just say, hey, you know what, this bothered me, you shouldn't be saying that to me.
And to finalize this, what is your advice to teenagers who suffer from microaggression?
If you feel it, then it's there. Just because someone else tells you it's not there doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Because if you feel offended, that means that your body reacted to it, and so did your brain produced all the chemicals for you to be upset. You did the work, so own those feelings.
Thank you so much, Dina, for this helpful talk, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Yasmine.
Oh, you're so skinny, you're so small, you're so thin, you look like a model. Do you eat your food or someone else eats your food? All of these backhanded comments, all of these compliments really hurted me. They made me insecure about my looks, my body. I didn't want to buy any clothes. I didn't want to have photos of myself. I used to think that I'm not good enough. I don't look beautiful enough for the community or the standards that that community put. I always suffered from these microaggressions, and microaggression hits you on another level that makes you feel that you're very vulnerable, you're not worthy of the standards of the community, you're not beautiful. So I thought that after all of these years, after I have overcame my incidents with microaggression, that I should own up, I should know who I am, and I should always think that I'm better, I'm the best, and no one should set me down because of a compliment he thinks that will make me happy. That's my story. I'm Yasmine Ahmed, Team Harmony's reporter from Egypt.
Nice job, Yasmine.